sitting here getting my fat bitch on. My sister, Rev Carla, spoke for Christians for Kamala, and I am so proud of her. I'd like you to hear what she had to say.
Our next speaker is going to continue that. Our next speaker is a deconstructed Southern Baptist and ordained interfaith minister and a spiritual mentor, helping those who are deconstructing, finding healing, and spiritual clarity. Her first book, Deconstructing, Leaving Church, Finding Faith, will be out in October. Please welcome Reverend Carla Kamstra.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
I am so honored to be here. I'm going to try not to get emotional because the speakers have so inspired me, but I simply want to start by saying this: vote to love your neighbor. I saw that on a sign in front of a church today, and it's the perfect segue to share what is going on in my life because I believe it has relevance for what is happening in our country today. Right now, I'm holding space between immense joy and some challenges and heartache. Joy, as just a few hours ago, I officiated the wedding of a family member. And this family member wasn't born in this country, but was naturalized through their adoption by their parents with US citizenship. And the other side of this is the heartache. And that heartache comes from holding the space for a loved one going through a mental health crisis, and literally holding them and helping them believe that they're going to be all right. And they are going to be all right, thanks to a loving safety net of family, a team of doctors, and access to health care and medicines. So as I start easing my way back into my life and what I was going to say tonight, I realized that life was once again offering me the words I needed, because Christian nationalists vilify my family member who wasn't born in this country. And Christian nationalists worship those who crafted Project 2025, a plan designed to annihilate funding for social services, including funding for mental health. This plan dismantles safety nets that many rely on, including my and your loved ones. The world looks at what is happening here in America and is horrified by the hatred and vitriol arising from Christian nationalists. But this gathering gives me hope, and no doubt it gives them hope as well, because we're letting the world know that there are millions of us who believe our faith points us to a more compassionate, loving, and kind world. A world where we work to expand life-giving resources, because when children are fed, people are housed, students have access to higher education, and we meet people where they are, we thrive, we win, and we do build a better world. So tonight, although we come from many denominations, and some of us are even unchurched, and for those of you who are here, who are like me, who are unchurched or who have deconstructed right out of that church, those church doors, you belong here. We belong here. We can reach back to our faith and claim what was good, because we understand and respect that the teachings of Jesus speak to each of us differently. And here's what I want to assure you: hate will not win. Those who came before us, those who used their Christian faith to abolish slavery, to fight fascism, to end racism, they're watching. And tonight it's very clear. One path of Christianity leads you to Christian nationalism, where they believe if you do not look like, love like, believe like, or you weren't born in the right country, you are less than. And the other path leads to a Christianity that is inspired by the teachings of Jesus. And that's where you find all of us holding hands with the amazing rainbow and diversity of our humanity. Beautiful souls, we are not going back. Vote to love your neighbor. Thank you.
The entire thing is up on YouTube. I'm going to put a link in the comments so you can easily copy and paste it. We can get her elected. We can start fighting together instead of fighting each other. Our differences are what make us strong.